Good morning, guys. Welcome to my channel once again. Today is Saturday, the 19th day of April in the year 2025. And as always, I have some well analyzed matches for you. So, without much waste of time, let's get started. The first match, as you can see here, is from the Portugal Liga. It's a game involving Estoril and Sporting Braga. My prediction for this match is Sporting Braga to win or draw at 1.23 odds. Sporting Braga has been very consistent this season, both home and away. They have done very well. They're in very good form right now. So against Estoril, we expect them to do well. We expect them to win or at least get a draw at 1.23 odds. So looking at the data here, we can see that Estoril are ninth on the table. Sporting Braga are fourth on the table. Until we look at the head-to-head between these two teams, we can see that Sporting Braga has won 4 times. The other fixtures ended in a draw. And then when we look at the current form here, we can see here that Estoril, the last 6 matches, Estoril has won 3 times, drew 2 times, and lost once. And then we look at Sporting Braga away from home, we can see that the last 6 away matches, Sporting Braga has won 3 times, drew 2 times, and lost once. So this match will give Sporting Braga the advantage, and we expect them to win or at least get a draw. Now let's take a look at the standings on the table. So you can see here that Sporting Braga are fourth on the table, and they're fighting hard to see how they can qualify for the Europa or Champions League competition. So for this very reason, we expect Sporting Braga to be serious and do everything possible to make sure they get something out of this match. So that's why my prediction here is Sporting Braga to win or draw at 1.23 odds. Next, we have a match from the Spain Segunda Division. It's a game involving Levante and Zaragoza. My prediction for this match is Levante to win or draw no bet at 1.27 odds. So we give Levante the advantage here. They've been very consistent and they have a very good squad. They'll be playing at home as well, so they have home advantage. Zaragoza doesn't do well away from home. So Levante has advantage here and they should be able to win this one or at least join a bit at 1.27 odds. Looking at the data here, we can see that Levante are second on the tables, Zaragoza are 18th on the table. And then we look at the head-to-head between these two teams, you can see here that Levante has won once, Zaragoza once, the other fixtures ended in a draw. And now we look at their current form here, we can see that Levante has been very consistent at home. The last 6 matches shows Levante has won 4 times, drew once and lost just once. And then when we look at Zaragoza away from home, we see that these guys are in a very terrible shape right now. The last 6 away matches shows Zaragoza has lost 4 times, drew once and won just once. Now let's take a look at the standings on the table. So looking at the standings on the table here, we can see that Levante are second behind Elche. So you can see here that Levante is seriously fighting for promotion, as you can see, and they're just 3 points behind Elche. So it's very competitive here, and the third place team is just 3 points. Okay, so the point difference between the first, second, and third team is just 3 points. So you can see how competitive it is up there. So Levante will want to do everything possible to make sure they get something out of this match. And that's why my prediction here is Levante to win or draw a bit at 1.27 odds. Next, we have this one from the Bosnian Liga. It's a game involving Zrinski Monster and the Gelsenkirchen. My prediction for this match is Zrinski Monster to win or draw a bit at 1.14 odds. Yeah, Zrinski has been very consistent and they're in very good shape and form right now. So against the Gelsenkirchen, we expect them to do well. We expect them to win this one or at least draw a bit at 1.14 odds. Looking at the data here, we can see that Zrinski are second on the table, Zaja Sneaker are foot on the table. And then you look at the head-to-head between these two teams, you can see here that Zrinski has always been dominating. They've won almost all the fixtures involving these two teams. And then when we look at their current form here, we can see that Zrinski, their last 6 home matches, they've won 5 and lost just once. And then when you look at Zagel Sneaker, we can see that their last 6 away matches, they won just 3, lost 2 times, and drew once. So you can see here that Zrinski are in a better shape and form. And now we look at the head-to-head here. We can see that Zrinski are second on the table with 61 points. Borak Banja at first with 63 points. So the point difference is just 3. And we expect Zrinski to do everything possible to make sure they close this gap. So that's why my prediction here is Zrinski to win, or at least John will bet at 1.1 for odds. Next, we have this one from the Israel Liga. It's a game involving Hapoel Haifa and Hapoel Beersheva. My prediction for this match is Beersheva to win or draw no bet at 1.22 odds. So Beersheva has been very consistent and they're doing everything possible to make sure they gain promotion and also qualify for the UEFA Champions League. So against Hapoel Haifa, we expect them to do well. We expect them to win this one, or at least draw no bet at 1.22 odds. Looking at the data here, we can see that the last time these two teams met, it ended 0-1 in favor of Hapoel Sheva. And then looking at Hapoel Haifa's home record, you see that the last 5 home matches, Haifa has won 3 times and lost 2 times. And then we look at Beersheva away from home, we can see that the last 5 away matches, they've won 3 times, drew once, and lost just once. Head-to-head between these two teams shows Hapoel Sheva has won 3 times, Haifa once. Other fixtures ended in a draw. Now looking at their standings on the table here, let's take a look at their standings on the table. So looking at the standings on the table here, we can see that Beersheva are first on the table with 67 points, followed by Maccabi Tel Aviv with still 67 points. So you can see how competitive it is up there. So we expect Beersheva to do everything possible to get something out of this match. And that's why my prediction here is Beersheva to win or draw no bet at 1.22 odds. So guys, these are all the matches I have for you today with a total of 2.21 odds. Always remember to bet responsibly, guys. Football can be very fun even with the best analysis. Anything can still happen. So make sure you bet responsibly and do not forget to like this video, share and subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. Also remember to join our Telegram channel. The link is pinned to the comment section of this video. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you again in my next video. Bye for now.